Hi everyone, my name is Nuzat Fareen from BCom Honors. Today I am going to present about collective bargaining. Definition of collective bargaining. According to Dale Yoder, collective bargaining is a term used to describe a situation in which the essential conditions of employment are determined by bargaining process undertaken by representatives of a group of workers on the one hand and one or more employers on the other hand. In the words of Flippo, collective bargaining is a process in which the representatives of a labor organization and the representatives of business organization meet and attempt to negotiate a contract or agreement which specified the nature of employee employers or union relationship. Principles of collective bargaining for the management, for the trade union, for both union and management. Collective bargaining process should give due consideration to hear the problems on both sides. This will develop mutual understanding of a problem which is more important for arriving at a solution. Both the management and union should analyze the alternatives to arrive at the best solution. There must be mutual respect on both the parties. The management should respect the unions and the unions should recognize the importance of management. Both the union and management must have good faith and confidence in discussion and arriving at a solution. Types of collective bargaining. There are four types of collective bargaining: consecutive or distributive bargaining, cooperative or integrative bargaining, productivity bargaining, composed bargaining. Consecutive or distributive bargaining, where both parties try to maximize their respective gains. Cooperative bargaining, where both parties yield around to the other to get ahead and resolve knotty issues. Productivity bargaining, where the wages and benefits of workers are linked to productivity. Composed bargaining, where labor bargains not only for the wages but goes a step further and demands equity in other matters relating to work norms, employment levels, etc., in return for agreeing to the tight productivity norms set by management. Collective bargaining nature and features. Main features of collective bargaining. It is a collective decisional making process in which representatives of both workers and management participates. It is a continuous process that establishes regular and stable relationship between the parties involved. It involves not only the negotiation of the contract but also the administration of the contract. It is a flexible and dynamic process. The parties have to adopt a flexible attitude through the process of bargaining. It is a method of partnership of workers in management. Characteristics. It is a group action or opposed to individual action and is intimated through the representatives of workers. It is a flexible and mobile and non-fixed or static. It is a two-party process. It is a continuous process. It is a dynamic and non-static. It is industrial democracy at work. Collective bargaining is not a competitive process but is essentially a complementary process. It is an art, an advanced form of human relations. Importance from the management's point of view. Collective bargaining helps in reducing labor problems to the minimum and in maintaining coordinated relationship between labor and management. Collective bargaining opens up the channel of communication between the workers and management, thus increasing workers' participation in decision making. Collective bargaining helps to create a sense of job security among employees. Collective bargaining makes simpler for the management to resolve issues at the bargaining level rather than taking up complaints of individual workers. Successful collective bargaining essential conditions. Essential conditions for the success of collective bargaining. There must be a change in the attitude of employer and employees. It is an approach which indicates that the two parties are determined to resolve their differences in their respective clients in a peaceful manner. The employers and employees should enter upon negotiation on points of difference or on demand with a view to reaching an agreement. To ensure that collective bargaining functions properly, unfair labor practice should be avoided and abandoned by both sides. When negotiation results in an agreement, the term of the contract should be put down in writing and embodied in a document. Thank you for watching.